That's right, guys. In today's spicy Minecraft hardcore video, we are going to be building a blaze spawner farm. Not just any blaze spawner farm, but a double blaze spawner farm. I'm going to find the ever so elusive double blaze spawner. No, I'm just kidding. They just kind of spawn near each other. Regardless, though, this farm was much needed in this world, and it's just a great addition to the kingdom. Speaking of the kingdom, actually, I'm naming all sorts of things in my kingdom after my subscribers, which, by the way, 60% of you guys aren't even subscribed. So you guys might want to consider subscribing, join the PaulGG army, and comment down below if you guys want to join the kingdom. It's literally free, and you can always unsub later. And now let's get into Minecraft Hardcore episode 20. You know, while I'm walking around in this kingdom, guys, I'm thinking, what if I build a roller coaster? I don't know why. Just like, I want to be able to tour the kingdom while at the same time, like, you know, you get to enjoy the beauty of it, and it's a fun ride. Something about like a roller coaster that would work perfectly. Yeah, but regardless, we have a lot of other things that we need to build before then, man. I gotta work on the house. I don't even have a beacon in this place, but that's to come pretty soon. Either way, hi, welcome to the kingdom, and you're watching Disney Channel. In the last video, we built up a beautiful giant chest. That's all. No, I'm just kidding. No, inside the chest is a giant auto sorting system. And look how amazing this thing is. I started adding items to this, but like always, I just get a little lazy and then I kind of stop. Did someone just hop on the world for me just to grab all my items out of my house and then put it in here? Because I can't upgrade my house and change my house until all the items are out of it. And then I can just delete everything in my house, you know? But one thing I did do was add a water elevator. So now I could easily go up and down, be able to get to each floor, because that was something that I realized I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to go up and down a ladder, that's too much work. Whereas this is cake. And it seems like a lot of you guys really like this idea of doing a giant chest for the sorting system because, well, I mean, it's literally a chest, you know? I mean, it's a chest full of chests. Epic. Enough about the giant island and the giant chest. Today we're building a giant blaze farm. Okay, well, not really giant, but it's gonna be effective. First, let's begin our journey by going into the end. There's no blaze spawners in the end. Regardless, I mean the nether. One thing I do want for this farm is that I don't want it to just be a single... Oh, yeah, right here. I completely missed that. Just wanted to RKO out of nowhere. Let's calm down. Let's not get too hostile. Keep calm. All right. Thank you, everyone. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, one thing I do want is I want this blaze farm to be a double blaze spawner farm, because you can be able to find blaze spawners... I'm hitting this guy with a shovel. You can find blaze spawners that are spawning really, really close together, meaning that you're able to connect them into one farm, which I do have this nether fortress literally right next to my base, which I don't even really remember where the blaze spawners are. I think there's one down this hallway. So I figured I might as well start by checking out the one that's literally right next to my portal, because that would make life easier if I don't even got to fly all the way over to another fortress. Because I know I have this one right here, and there's nothing right here, huh? Oh, there's a hallway. Hi, how's it going? It's empty. So obviously something like this just isn't going to work out by itself, as it's just one, and that's lame. I mean, look, I've barely killed any blazes, and I already got 9 blaze rods. Like, that's amazing. And now I'm sure a lot of you guys were wondering, well, why even a blaze farm to begin with? Well, let me tell you, because I want to. No, I'm just kidding. But because I'm tired of having to get coal and stuff like that. I mean, I got a decent bit of coal right now, but I want to be able to make it so that all the coal I get is just for trades. You know, I can be able to just mine up tons of coal and trade it to a blacksmith to get a lot of emeralds, because pretty soon here, I'm going to be doing a video that I'm going to need a lot of emeralds in. So instead, I'm going to make my fuel source now be blaze rods, because, well, I mean, blaze rods are more effective anyways. I just need a farm for them. But first, I need to find the right fortress. Now, finally, I found another fortress. This is taking so long just to find another one. I feel like I have no fortresses in this world. And we are greeted by a blaze spawner. Hello, how's it going? Mind if I take a look around, or... Oh, yeah, I just realized I got a wither skull off those withers. Nice. Obviously, this isn't going to work out either. That's just another single blaze spawner, which is kind of boo-boo. There could be more that are like right next to each other, you know? I'm gonna fly over that lava. All right, it seems like this is kind of boo-boo also. I will say though, this thing is huge. What the heck is this? Oh wait, I think it might be 2 separate fortresses literally like stacked on top of each other. Yeah, it is, because this is like the outdoor corridor of this one, but I was at the outdoor portion of the other one. Yeah, no, what the heck, dude? There's two fortresses cuddling in the nether. And where's your blaze spawners? Stop resisting! Stop resisting! These ones seem like they're probably gonna going to be more hidden, considering I didn't see anything outside. They're hiding them from me. I'm hearing blazes. There we go. Now we got a blaze spawner. Nice, nice. Is there another one nearby? It's covered in glowstone. This one's kind of floating up. Sometimes you'll be able to find them like kind of stacked on top of each other. Oh, wait a second. Kind of like this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. We got one up here and then one down here. And you have to be like within 16 blocks of the spawners for both of them to go off. And this is definitely within 16 blocks. But now we actually found a double blaze spawner, which is perfect building this farm. I just need to make sure I keep the coordinates of this place because yeah, no, this is going to be very important. But now begins phase 2 of building this farm. That is once I find my way home, because I'm a little ways from home. I'm not gonna lie. This farm is going to be a little way away from little ways away from my portal. Now that we're back home though, one thing I am going to need for this is going to be a lot of wood, which in the last video we set up like a little bit of a tree farm over here for the El Giganto giant trees. But so that this way it'll be a whole lot easier to get a whole lot of wood, because I mean, let's be real here, spruce wood is best wood, and honestly, you can't change my mind. It really is. The fact that you could grow a giant tree like this. Then one other thing that I'm going to need is a lot of glass, because, well, blazes can't spawn on glass, but also because, well, I think glass looks great in the nether. That's specifically white glass. I think white glass contrasts really well with all the red and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm processing my brain, just literally placing this down in here. Then I think I died by doing that. Yep, there we go. And I just turn all this into some white glass so I can have plenty of it. And then I also got plenty of wood now to be able to make hoppers as well, and of course just a handful of chests. But otherwise we should be chilling on pretty much everything we need out of the overworld. And the last thing that I'm going to need for the build is just going to be a handful more quartz. Unfortunately, I'm mining up so much quartz, man. I need to set up a piglin trading farm because I just can't keep mining up quartz. I'm like running out. I'm flying around in the nether and I have to keep going farther and farther and farther. Either way, I think it'll look really good with the white glass on the red and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to commit to mining a lot of quartz again. That is until I make a piglin farm. And now that all that mining's out of the way, now it's time to begin the building process of this farm. I don't know why I'm making noises. Ow, dude, I got hit by a wither and then also bounced around by slimes. Oh my god, guys, am I dying? Is this it? Is this the end of my series? Is Minecraft over? I'm kidding, dude, I'm insane, bro. You think I was gonna die to these guys and a wither? Say psych right now if you thought it was over. Regardless, what I do need to do real quick is get some glowstone to slow down the spawns for all the blaze boys, which luckily we have a bunch in this hallway. And I think to do this I have to like completely cover this entire thing like so, right? Something like that. Hey sir, I'm trying to figure this out. Relax, give me a second. I'm realizing now I'm gonna need a whole lot more glowstone, so hold on. And that should be plenty of glowstone. I'll just literally pack this thing full of it. And that should do it. Hopefully blazes aren't going to be spawning in here now. Now for this one, I need to clear out basically all these blocks and make a giant room. So I know exactly how much room I got to work with. Now that all that mining's out of the way, we got ourselves a giant open room for plenty of space to be able to work, and there's lava dripping from the ceiling. Oh my god. Regardless though, this is obviously super ugly, and what I was thinking about doing was replacing all the walls with nether brick because it's kind of darker, and then the glass will contrast really well since we're doing white glass. So here real quick, let's just get to that. And there we go. That looks incredibly depressing and dark, but I'm still vibing with it. Also, I had to leave this marker right here so I knew where I was looking. Regardless though, I think this, even though this is obviously very like dim and dingy and dark and everything, I still think it's going to look really cool because now once I start adding like all the stained glass and all that stuff, it's going to look beautiful. So one thing I do want to do though is I want to start off by outlining each of the farms with quartz so that each one of these spawners can be like its own little chamber essentially. And I'll do the same thing with this one up here. And then I want to connect this one to that one and then make a little like, you know, basically like a slaying chamber. There we go. And now that both of the chambers are all set up, just kidding, I forgot to put a line right there. All I need to do is add some glass to the bottom of these, just like so that all the blazes aren't going to be falling out. I'm 100% winging this, by the way, as I normally do with like 90% of my farms that I'm developing and not just following a tutorial. I mean, let's be real, isn't that how farms are made anyways? Everyone just kind of wings it and then they're like, yo, that's lit, it works. But with all the glass in place now, one thing I do need to do is, like I said, try to set up kind of like a chamber in which all the blazes are going to be going into, to where I could just easily clap cheeks. The problem is that I need lava to be able to actually do all this, and it's a little bit difficult with how I built this. Actually, here, you know what, I'm going to bring this one all down one level, because what my goal here is I want to try and place down some lava just like that, and then it should flow all the way through. Then if I place down lava on the exact same spot over here, like so, without burning myself, then it'll funnel into this one hole right here, where then I'll have it drop down a block just like so, and then I'll have another lava bucket right here that'll then push them into a little chamber like so, because once they see me anyways, they're going to be aggro towards me and then try to rush me. So we should be good to go. And then I would place down one more lava bucket right there, and then I need to see exactly how far out that's gonna go. Okay, it actually literally just ends right there, which is perfect. Oh god, it's not. Oh no. All right, and then that's the farthest that one's gonna go. So then this is pretty much where all the blazes are gonna stop and get clap-roonied, because like I said before, once they see me, it should be fine and they should just start running straight to me. Here, actually, I have a pretty big brain idea to make this even better. I just need a little bit of that nether wood so that it won't catch on fire, and grab a handful of this, because now what I can do is I can move it a little bit closer, because I think I'll be too far away from that one now. What I could do is easily just pop down a gate like that, so then it'll stop the lava and that's not going to burn. Then all the blazes should be pushed basically right into this, where then I will be able to easily give them the clapping like so. Now I just got to work on attaching that spawner to this one. It honestly looks kind of like a this thing's actually starting to turn out to look kind of like a little hamster cage, and I kind of love it, I'm not gonna lie. So this one's going to be a bit trickier though. What I could do is just bring this one down a decent bit more, now that I've brought that down a bit. So then now I can easily just place down lava like that, and then how far is that going to go though? Oh god, is that what I expected? However, that does work though, because I was curious about how far it'll go across. So then now I can be able to break this one, and then very, very carefully place lava in there, question mark. Perfect. Okay, and then now I'll be able to easily just build out a little bit of a tunnel that'll go down right here. I'll be honest, attaching this thing is a lot more stressful than I expected it to be. Literally no reason, just lava is scary. So now all I should have to technically do is break these pieces of glass, then set down fences right there, and then open them up, question mark. And then the blaze should just be able to go right on through. The only issue is that I have to break all the glowstone. So here, let's get to breaking this glowstone. Hopefully we don't get clapped. Oh no. Oh no. He spawned outside. I was wondering if I made this too small. I might need to literally widen this by like 1 or 2 blocks. Okay, but otherwise we're looking good. We're looking crispy. Okay, so then that goes right there. Honestly, what happens if I break that? It just flows right in, right? Nah, but I don't want them to get stuck on it either. I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, judging based off these couple of blazes that have spawned on the outside though, I think I might actually have to widen that box by a little bit. This one I think is wide enough, and it's high enough to where it's like they're not really spawning. But this whole box, I think I do have to widen it by 1, which is unfortunate. Okay, I think I finally rebuilt this section to the point that we should be good to go with like the killing chamber and everything. I'm able to easily clap them and get some blaze rods and stuff. Now I just need to get up to this other level and destroy all the glowstone up there. And then it's time to really test this thing out and see how it goes. Okay, now with all that glowstone gone, I need to put a slab up there. But then now they're going to start getting pushed all the way through down into here, where I should be safe enough to not get shot. Okay, I still could get hit by them, but I mean, hey, that's their melee. So far, so good. Now now it's time to put this thing to a real test. And I'm going to AFK for a bit and then clap all these blazes. I mean, literally just me sitting here building this thing, I've gotten over a stack and a half of blaze rods. So I'm sure once this thing's actually just like running, it'll be actually really OP. But like always, before we get into really testing these farms out, we always got to head back home so that we can be able to name a bunch of things in the kingdom after some subscribers. Now, the first thing that we're going to be naming in the kingdom is actually going to be my totem. Funny enough, we're naming my totem because Zwo said that they would gladly sacrifice themselves to save me. And honestly, I respect that. Thank you. Thank you for being my totem. And now I will carry you everywhere. And for this next one, I'm going to need a pumpkin real quick, but also a whole lot of iron because we need to actually craft up an iron golem. So here, let's make our way over here real quick to the iron farm and then up to the Sky Island, because over on Twitter, Big E was saying that he wants to be a iron golem to be the new protector of the Sky Island and the storage room. Let it be done. There we go, Big E. Welcome to the kingdom. Thank you for protecting the storage room. I do appreciate it. And last but not least, we got Sid, which Sid, I'm going to give you one of these potato farmers so that every time I go to trade with you, you'll be giving me money. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to join the kingdom, comment down below what you want to be. I just literally scroll randomly throughout the entire comment section, just whipping my mouse up and down and then pick somebody, or, you know, get my attention on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, maybe you should be. Now let's go test out the blaze farm. I'm honestly pretty excited to get this thing going. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those farms that it's like you won't spend that much time at because, I mean, once you AFK at it long enough, and I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, you get everything you need and then you don't come back for a very long time. So let's just AFK here for a little bit, get a bunch of blazes flowing downstream, and then we'll get to chopping. And the only downside is that it takes a little while for them to go downstream. Lava's pretty slow. Either way though, they come in numbers. Holy crap, this is already a lot of blazes. All right, we should be good to go and load it up on some blazes, or I should start chopping away at this thing. I have also realized one thing that I will be changing about this, and that is making it a little bit bigger of a hopper platform, because it only being 2 blocks makes it a little bit difficult for all these guys to go down into the hole. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at all those guys. Ow, you're not supposed to be able to shoot me. All right, I've been hitting this thing for a little while. I developed this little system where, like, the trapdoors, I can either lure them like this, or I could just literally lay down and they can never hit me, ever. And I can still hit them, which is perfect. Then if XP gets stuck, I could just crawl forward, and I just said you guys can't hit me. Regardless, though, we're almost a stack on this chest, and, well, yeah, I mean, a stack and a half in, like, 10 minutes-ish. That's actually pretty good. Definitely happy with this. The only downside is right here. I tried to add some staircases and stuff like that. It's a pretty big bottleneck. They're literally holding up the line. I'm wondering what I could do right here that'll make it so that this will push through. They have to all start pushing just enough to where, actually, you know what? I think I just developed an idea. I'm an idiot. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. Oh yeah, look at that flow now. All I had to do was put gates in front of the signs, so then they have no other choice but to go through the gate. The lava goes up against the gate, so like the gates are floating right there, and they have no other choice but to fall down, and the stairs also. Oh yeah, no, this just got even more OP. Regardless though, I mean, as is, it was already pretty good, but now it's going to be even better. And like I said, this is one of those farms that once you AFK at it one time, you don't come back to it for a very long time, which is nice. Either way, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, and so that we can be able to beat the YouTube algorithm together. Hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.